final question, and this is coming from Illmatic, again from the Hip Hop Canada threads. 2 questions. First, which I thought was pretty interesting. And he's saying, does he being you, think Toronto-based acts have the material it takes to headline, and you being a promoter, showcases and concerts on their own? And is REMG willing to actually do more hip-hop shows featuring Toronto-based acts?
Do they have the material? Yes. Do they have the draw? No.
And it's good to hear it from just a straight-up position. Because
my bottom line is, it's real simple. And it's like, there's not a lot of things that I consider like black and white. This is one of them. Mm-hmm. If you come to me and you want to be put on a show and you want me to pay you, you have to tell me how many people will come and see you. Right. Not how many people you get on the guest list, how many of your boys, blah, 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 that kind of... It's how many people come and pay to see you, and not a lot. So, me putting an act on there, it's like we since day one, since probably every single show I've had, I strove to put a Canadian act, a local act, on the show. The only times, if you go back, the only times I have not is when I have been prohibited by doing so, from doing so by the artist, the manager, or the agent. Right. If there's a lot of packages where, a lot of headliners travel with their own support, that kind of thing. But when I can do it, I will do it. And that's an opportunity to give people a leg up, because if you're playing in front of 2,500 people opening for Common, then that might help. Yeah, but it's your job then not to rely on that. And a lot of people feel they're entitled to it. Nobody's entitled to it. It's my business. Right. I own it. It's not a publicly traded company. I don't owe you anything. Yeah. So it's like, but if I call you up, and we do this all the time. I hear somebody's music on the radio, and I just hear people talking about it. Yo, blah blah blah. And it's like, I'm gonna call this dude up and be like, yo, I want to put you on this show, and that's me doing good business. Mm-hmm. But don't come to me and say, yo, why don't you put me on? Well, I don't put you on because nobody's talking about you. And you begging is not going to solve it. It's doing a show is not rocket science. Yeah. I didn't go to university for this. It's just a lot of hard work, and you got to be able to take a beating here and there, and come back, and that's the whole thing. So it's like, I'm telling artists, it's like, I do maybe 4 shows a month, and most of them, all of them aren't hip hop shows, and even within hip hop shows, it doesn't fit for everything. So it's like, if you're waiting for your turn to get put on, if you're lucky, you'll get 1 this year. But then that ain't a big deal. Playing in front of like 1,000 people is not an opportunity worth waiting a year for. So what I'm saying is, just go out and do your thing. Do a show, book a club. And you might have to book a club on a Monday night, but do it on a Monday night. Make it like $5. Get as many people as you can. Then do a Thursday night 2 months later. Then do a Saturday night.
Build your fan base.
I'm telling you, if you sell out a club like the Reverb in Toronto on a Saturday night, and it's just you, I'm going to come looking for you. Right. Because I'm looking at them like, wow, I can make money off those 500 people. And I'll pay you and put you on the show. But it's like, don't feel like it's your right.
Yeah. Hustle hard, baby. Hustle hard. We got to end this.
Don't wait for the handouts.
We got to end this, man. We got to end this.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was good.